on, guys, Raptor King back here with another video. This is going to be the mysterious 5 creatures caught on camera. So we can hop right into this. I hope you guys like it. If you do, please subscribe down below. I'm going to start making my descriptions and the links and all that better. I'm going to try to start doing that and see if I can get that going a little better, not so crappy. So, you guys ready? Let's roll.
Top 5 mysterious creatures caught on tape. The Wessex Way Monster. The Wessex Way Monster has become a local legend in some parts of England. One dark night late in 2007, a closed-circuit traffic camera caught a very strange and unexplainable creature crossing the road.
Whoa, what the fuck?
Since this video, there have been multiple reports of the strange Wessex Way Monster. As you can see in the video, the so-called Wessex Way Monster displays characteristics that are both animal and human. It runs on 4 legs like an animal, but has notably longer back legs than front legs, which seem to bend at the knee like a human being's. So, what do you think?
Could be digitally put in there.
Creature or just an elaborate hoax?
Yeah, it's probably
Let me know in the comments. The duendes of Central and South America. All across the globe, there are myths and legends about tiny humanoid creatures that live among us but keep out of sight, hiding in the shadows. There are numerous terms used to describe these creatures, from sprites and goblins to pixies, elves, and even leprechauns. But in Central and South America, this very popular mythological creature is called a duende. In Central and South American folklore, duendes are believed to be dangerous little creatures who have a particular dislike of children. Central American stories tell of duendes who live in the bedroom walls of young children and sneak out at night to harm or injure them in some way.
I will kill them.
In South America, duendes are said to lure young girls and boys into the forest, causing them to lose their way home. Basically, duendes are considered to be little annoying creepers. This next video supposedly shows 2 children playing with a video camera and encountering a duende in their home.
Ay, Christopher, ve nada más. Me estás retando. Sí, pues tú también. Déjame ver el baloncesto como se va a ver. Te toca. Ya, para que veas como un experto lo hace bien. Ay, ¿qué es eso? ¡Ay, qué es eso! ¡Ay,
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know about that.
The Montauk Monsters. There's a strange phenomenon that takes place in Montauk, New York, a beach area that is located on the eastern end of Long Island. Basically, strange creatures seem to occasionally just wash up on the Montauk shore. The phenomenon has become so common that the creatures have been dubbed the Montauk Monsters. Conspiracy theorists have speculated that these strange creatures are actually escaped experiments from nearby Plum Island. Plum Island is home to the Plum Island Animal Disease Center, a laboratory that is run by Homeland Security and by all accounts was initially set up as a test center for U.S. biological weapons and for genetic testing on animals.
His name was Eric Traub. We can find him in the depths of the National Archives and Record Administration where I found him.
Really
and he ran his own biowarfare island in the Baltic. We brought him here after World War II, and his idea was, let's build a germ warfare island so that we can wage war in against farm animals, essentially.
But the story becomes even more bizarre, because for some strange reason, all of the so-called Montauk Monsters always seem to disappear before any scientific agency is able to perform testing on them to determine exactly what they are. On the website montaukmonster.com, a site devoted to chronicling these strange creatures, the user named Matt from Weathersfield, Connecticut reports seeing men in, quote, unusual uniforms, showing up to collect one of the strange animal carcasses. So are these so-called Montauk Monsters actually strange genetic mutants washed ashore from the Plum Island Research Facility? Or are they just random dead animals floating in the surf? Let me know what you think in the comments.
Who knows?
The albino Bigfoot.
Oh.
So what would the top list of mysterious creatures be without at least one Bigfoot sighting caught on tape?
Right, exactly.
Well, no worries.
Gotta have that.
I've got you covered with a pretty good one. The albino Bigfoot of Carbondale, Pennsylvania. Residents of Carbondale, Pennsylvania had reported hearing strange sounds and disturbances from the woods
Sorry, guys,
for
stretching
several
my legs.
weeks. One night, a Carbondale resident began hearing loud,
yeah.
unidentifiable sounds coming from the wooded area surrounding his home. Determined to find the source of the sounds, he grabbed his video camera and headed into the woods to investigate.
I'm known as the laying down YouTuber. That's how I do it. I lay down and do my videos. That's how I do it, guys. I hope you don't mind.
Now, when I first saw this footage, my immediate reaction was, okay, that's a guy in some kind of
Oh,
Yeti or monkey
whoa.
mask. But when the footage is examined frame by frame, we can see what looks like the creature actually blinking when the flashlight hits its eyes. YouTube user Thinker
That
Thunker
is
has analyzed the footage
creepy.
and actually believes that not only can the creature be seen to blink, but the mouth can be seen to move as the creature reacts to being spotted. So what do you think? Does the face look real, or is it just someone in a mask?
Oh.
The England Tree Fairy. So far in this video, we've covered goblins, monsters, and even Bigfoot. So now we're going to take a look at what might be the strangest of all strange videos. A supposed real fairy caught on video in England. In this video, a man is filming his kids playing in the backyard when he sees what he believes to be a strange insect in a nearby tree. He moves in for a closer look and is shocked by what he finds.
There's a
They all
few,
fallen.
there's some there, and but most of them are on the floor and have got
Oh,
massive
yeah.
holes in them. What's that? Yeah.
look.
What's what?
Where?
Yeah, look. Right up there. Insect or something.
Is that an insect? Let's have a look. What is it?
I don't know. Oh my god.
Ugh. As you can see when the video is slowed down, whatever this flying creature is, it appears to have legs and a somewhat humanoid form. So is this some strange insect? Is it a fairy? Or is it just an elaborate hoax? Let me know what you think in the comments.
Fucking wanna be niggers.
Hey guys, guess what? Come check this out.
What is that one?
Let's check it out. What is in here? Oh my goodness. Here.
Yeah, what is
Look,
it? What is it?
look.
What is that one?
Smartwatch!
Yes!
Smartwatch! I got one for you. I got one for you.
Thank you.
And for you.
Smartwatches.
Smartwatch!
Yeah, I just keep dying.
Oh,
Every
shit, sorry,
time.
guys, hold on.
I've got the right gear,
Come on,
and my
get off this
player,
crap.
he's just amazing. He's really putting the effort in.
Okay, so what's this one, guys? Okay, 5 creepy paranormal photographs. Alright, let's do this one too. Let's roll this. Keep around going for
Top
another
5
long
creepy
one.
photos with disturbing backstories. The Sorensen tragedy. The Sorensens were a Danish couple who immigrated to the U.S. in the early 1900s with their young son Anders. The Sorensens settled on a farm in Missouri and soon had 3 more children, Simone, Rika, and Matilda. This photo of the Sorensen children was taken in 1916. When the picture was developed, the Sorensens noticed a strange imperfection in the photo, an odd zigzagging line that cut from left to right across the picture. At the time, errors in photographic film processing were common, so the Sorensens thought nothing of it. Several weeks later, the 3 oldest Sorensen children were playing beneath a pile of hay inside the family barn. Unaware that the children were inside the haystack, their father Nicholas drove a horse-drawn hay sweep into the pile. The hay sweep's sharp blades dismembered all three Sorensen children, killing them within minutes. Eerily, the children's injuries matched up almost exactly with the bizarre line in the photo they'd taken 3 weeks earlier. Matilda, who had been inside the house with her mother,
That
was
is
the only
fucking
Sorensen child left
creepy.
alive. According to the story, the farm's donkey, pictured here, later died when it got its head stuck in a barbed wire fence and almost decapitated itself in a wild panic to break free. The disturbing story of the Sorensen photo has become a part of popular internet folklore.
Wow.
The
That
Tower
is
on the
fucked
Moon.
up.
On July 20th, 1965, the Soviet Union launched the
Sorry,
Zond
guys,
3,
I'm watching basketball,
a space
too.
probe designed to study Mars. As the Zond 3 passed the moon, it took the first high-quality photos of the unseen so-called dark side of the moon. When these pictures were first released to the public, many people were astonished to see what looks like a large tower protruding from one side of the moon's surface. UFO investigators immediately claimed that the tower was proof of alien structures on the unseen side of Earth's moon. However, NASA dismissed the claims and said that the structure was nothing more than a large rock. But the situation became even more controversial in 2005 when a NASA Mars probe recorded another strange photo. On the Mars moon Phobos, there appeared to be another strange isolated tower-like structure, very similar to the one on the surface of Earth's moon. Again, UFO researchers claimed it was proof of alien construction. And again, NASA dismissed all conspiracy theories by saying, it's just a rock. So, are these two giant tower-like structures on both moons just rocks, or something more? Let me know what you think in the comments below. The tulip staircase ghost. In 1966, Reverend Ralph Hardy, a former clergyman, was taking pictures inside the Maritime Museum in Greenwich, England. Hardy was taking photos in the section of the museum known as the Queen's House, which is over 400 years old. Throughout the years, the structure had been the site of multiple reports of supernatural activity. Inside the Queen's House, the famous tulip staircase had been blocked off to visitors, so Reverend Hardy decided to take a picture from the bottom of the stairs. When the photo was later developed, Reverend Hardy made a shocking discovery: the appearance of a strange misshapen entity that appeared to be ascending the tulip staircase. Reverend Hardy swore that there had been no one on the stairs at the time the picture was taken. In fact, to prove the photo's legitimacy, Reverend Hardy freely released the film for public investigation. It was studied by both paranormal researchers and professional film labs. Film experts at the Kodak Film Company declared that Reverend Hardy's photo showed no evidence of film tampering or photographic manipulation. The Hessdalen Lights. There's a strange phenomenon that only occurs in the small Norwegian town of Hessdalen. In the remote Hessdalen mountain valley, bright multicolored lights and orbs have been appearing since the 1930s. Many scientific researchers have journeyed to Hessdalen to study the lights, but no one has been able to explain exactly what they are. One theory suggested that the lights were simply ball lightning. However, this theory was disproven when it was found that unlike ball lightning, the orbs leave no scorch marks when they make contact with the ground. Other theories have suggested a strange chemical reaction caused by the unique mineral composition of the Hessdalen Valley. However, eyewitnesses have reported that the orbs seem to act in a seemingly intelligent manner, which wouldn't be consistent with a chemical reaction. Reports state that the orbs sometimes hover over people or houses before zooming off into the night sky. The orbs have also been noted to sometimes stop in mid-air to wait and join other orbs as if flying in formation. In 2005, a scientific team from Østfold University in Norway tried shining a strong laser light at one of the flashing orbs. They were amazed to find that the orb actually seemed to react to their laser. The orb flashed twice as fast when they pointed their laser at it, and half as fast when the laser was removed. No one has ever conclusively proven what causes the Hessdalen light. And to this day, the strange orbs and lights still appear over the small town.
Could be anything.
The ghost of Freddie Jackson. In 1919, Sir Victor Goddard took a picture of a Royal Air Force training squad that were serving aboard the HMS Daedalus. Later, when the film was developed, the squad all recognized a man named Freddie Jackson standing behind one of the men in the photo. Freddie Jackson had served as one of the squad's airplane mechanics during their training exercises. So there's nothing odd about that, except for the fact that Freddie Jackson had died 3 days before this photo was taken. Freddie Jackson was killed in a horrible accident when he walked into a plane's propeller blade during a routine training exercise. Jackson's funeral had been held.
How do you walk into a damn propeller blade? I'm sorry, but come on, really? Open your fucking eyes. Damn. That's just ass retarded. That's just stupid.
Can you do this?
Walk into a fucking propeller blade. Fuck you, advertisements. Hurry up. Sorry, guys. Love y'all.
Don't be sweating by that blessing. Hold up.
PlayStation.
What's this one? Ooh, Haunted Doll Skull. Let's do this one. Oh, hell yeah. I'm definitely down for this. Let's check this out.
The top 5 haunted dolls caught on tape. Doll loves being on camera. In this next clip, a young girl is showing off her doll collection while filming herself, but one of the dolls seems to really enjoy the spotlight. Watch closely. Didn't see it? Well, pay close attention to the
Nope,
baby
didn't
doll
see
in
it.
the middle of the shelf wearing the polka dotted sweater. It looks like the doll actually winks at the camera. What really makes this clip seem believable is the fact that the little girl doesn't even notice or react to the doll winking. According to the story, the winking doll was only spotted after the girl's parents watched the footage back. The puppet in the case. Over a 3-month period, a paranormal investigative team set up a camera in front of a sealed glass case containing a creepy old man puppet. The puppet's owner claimed that it was possessed. While the doll was in his home, he said he experienced horrible nightmares and had even been choked by the spirit that possesses the puppet. After months of filming the doll without incident, one night the paranormal team's camera captured this.
Oh, fuck you.
In the video, we see the wooden apparatus used to
Hell
control
no.
the puppet moving on its own. The paranormal
Kiss my
investigators
ass
say
on
that
that.
the glass case was sealed tightly on all sides at the time the video was recorded.
Oh, hell no. You kiss my ass on that one. Oh, hell no.
Robert the Doll. One of the creepiest possessed doll stories is the tale of Robert the Doll. The 111-year-old Robert Doll was given to Robert Eugene Otto as a child. His grandfather had found the doll on a trip to Germany and brought it back to the U.S. to give to Otto as a birthday gift. Robert Otto named the doll Robert after himself. Soon Otto began to talk to the Robert doll as if it were alive. He even blamed accidents around his home on the doll. At first his parents thought it was nothing more than the tall tales of a child, but soon they became worried about Otto's increasingly strange attachment to the doll. Otto continued to talk to the doll and treat it as though it were alive throughout his entire life. As an adult, he set the doll in a chair in front of his attic window in his Key West home so that Robert would have a nice view of the outside world. Many passerby often claimed that they had seen the doll moving from room to room through the house's windows, and local children were frightened to go near the Otto house. In 1974, after Robert Otto's death, a new owner, Myrtle Reuter, purchased the Otto house. The Robert doll was included in the sale, as the Otto family didn't want the strange doll. Myrtle Reuter claimed that the Robert doll was indeed haunted and did move from room to room in the
Fuck
house.
that shit.
After 20 years of hearing strange unexplained footsteps and childlike giggling from the attic where the Robert doll was kept, Reuter donated Robert the doll to the Fort East Martello Museum in Key West, Florida. Since Robert has been on display at the museum, he has received over 1,000 letters. Oddly enough, most of the letters are apologies and gifts for Robert. You see, many people have had great misfortunes or tragic accidents occur to them after visiting the Martello Museum and seeing Robert the doll. They send letters and gifts to ask Robert's forgiveness for making fun of him or laughing at him during their visit, hoping that the apology will end what they believe to be a curse put on them by Robert the doll. In this 2011 video, some people believe that Robert the doll can be seen blinking on camera.
I think we saw one of these guys, that one. But I'm not too worried about it.
The interesting thing about this video is that the original uploader never even mentioned or noticed the doll blinking in the video. The blinking was pointed out by YouTube commenters who had watched the video and were shocked when
I think
the
it's
Robert doll
fucking
seemed
creepy.
to blink at the camera.
Look how creepy that damn thing is.
The possessed Mexican doll. The next video has been on the web for years, but no one seems to know the actual origin of the video. In the clip, a young Mexican girl is talking to her friend behind the camera about a doll she's holding, when this happens.
Bueno, aquí les presentamos a la muñeca de Betty que se la regalaron a sus 15 años.
traced the video back to what I believe to be its first post on the internet, which was back in February 2009. But there was really no other info or backstory to be found on this one. However, if the
Whoa.
video's fake,
Oh, hell
give
no.
that girl an Oscar for that performance.
Shoot that bitch in the face.
The Island of the Dolls.
Fuck that shit. That's
The
creepy
so-called
as
Island
hell.
of the Dolls in Mexico may be one of the creepiest places on Earth. Hanging from the trees on the small island are literally thousands of dolls, aged and worn from exposure to the elements. The story goes that in 1950, a man named Julian
get out of my way.
Santana Barrera lived all
Bigger,
alone
bigger.
on the island.
I
One
said
day,
I'm
while
bigger,
out tending
sorry.
his garden, he found the body of a
Oh
drowned
God,
girl
I'm sorry.
in the water nearby. Barrera was overcome with grief that he hadn't been able to save the young girl, and he hung the child's doll on a tree near the site where she had died as a tribute. Soon after, Barrera began hearing strange sounds from the woods at night. He heard disembodied whispers, footsteps, and even anguished screams. Barrera became convinced that the drowned girl's spirit had somehow possessed the doll that he had hung in the tree. In an attempt to appease the spirit, he hung another doll, and then another. But each time, the strange whispers and screams would stop for a few days, and then start up again. Barrera continued to hang more and more dolls in the trees over the next 50 years of his life, hanging thousands of dolls over the entire island. Barrera died in 2001, and reportedly his body was found in the exact same spot where the young girl had drowned. To this day, local residents say that they still hear Barrera's dolls whispering to each other in the night.
I don't think
In
so.
2014, the television show Ghost Adventures traveled to the Island of the Dolls to investigate. As part of their investigation, they explored the small shack where Julian Santana Barrera had lived. Over the course of their investigation, they experienced many strange and unexplainable incidents, like this one.
Ready? No, I'm not ready for this. Oh! Whoa! Bro! Come here! Oh my God. Oh my God.
The fuck?
One of them's laughing. Oh my God. Oh my God, bro.
As you can hear in the
Oh,
clip,
hell
the screeching
no,
of a
man.
frightened
That
cat
is
scares the two
fucking straight
investigators,
creepy.
And then immediately, one of the weathered dolls in the shack seemingly begins to laugh at them.
Oh, hell fucking no. That is creepy as hell.
Now, that wouldn't be so abnormal. After all, many battery-operated dolls can laugh or cry. However, when the investigators check the doll, they find that not only does the doll not have batteries to make it laugh, but the entire battery compartment has been ripped from the back of the doll.
Kiss my ass. Screw that shit. That is... Dude! Shut that damn thing up. Fuck that shit. Okay, guys, well, this has been the 3 videos of Nuke's Top 5s. I'm going to try to make descriptions a little better, okay? If you guys like them, please subscribe. If you don't, then just leave in the comment below. I really appreciate it. Subscribe to Nuke, too. He's really good. Okay, guys, this has been the video. I'm going to make another one, but this time it's going to be Yo Mama jokes. All right, see you guys after a bit. Peace!